Good Saturday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. I feel good, good, good. I feel good all over. Me and Romeo and the Rooster sat up last night drinking beer and vodka and tequila and all kind of stuff, telling jokes. You believe that? If you do, back on the meds. Never worry about what you cannot change. You know what? I'm lucky to be here, guys, in Fort Clark Springs, Texas. Why? Because it's nice and warm here today. It's sunny. Going to be for the next 10 days. Sunshine, mid 60s, lows 40s. No problemo here, baby. I like it, like it, like it. But I got up this morning, the T-Mobile wasn't working, the Visible wasn't working, and I just said to hell with it, and then all of a sudden it started working. You know what I mean? I guess that's the way it is. But anyway, good morning, guys. Rusty here, all that stuff. So, what else we got? Still here in the Class C RV. I know everybody, why are you in the RV? Well, I want to be. That's the end of that crap. And anyway, hey, Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
In Fairbanks, it's currently 14 degrees.
Well, that's not bad. 14. Hell, they're getting up there with the hot zone. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Capitan, New Mexico?
Currently in Capitan, it's 29 degrees. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 19.
Oh, I love it, love it, love it. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Fort Davis, Texas?
The temperature in Fort Davis right now is 35 degrees. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 27.
Guess who ain't there? Me. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Fort Clark Springs, Texas?
Currently in Fort Clark Springs, it's 40 degrees.
No wind. High today 64. Perfectly clear. Nice. Anyway, moving along here, guys. Today's the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It is right now. I feel good today, guys. I just do. I don't know why I do. I guess I'm getting over that stuff, but good, 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 good. Anyway, what else is going on? For the nooner, I don't know. I got a little softball video coming up. You'll be very impressed. Both of you, both of my remaining subscribers. Anyway, what do we got here? Comments. Tony in Florida. Good morning, Rusty. My wife and I live in the My wife and I are in the market for a new vehicle. In South Florida, they are also adding $5,000 or $6,000 over stickers. We also notice there are more vehicles on the lots now, and I hear it's for that very reason. Salespeople are telling me that overcharging is close to going away, sticking to our guns, and refuse to pay over sticker. Glad to see you are as well. Thanks for the sanity session. Have a great day. Yeah, that's crap, man. But it's all over the USA. I did call a few dealers yesterday just out of curiosity, and they're all doing it in Texas anyway. I mean, yeah, no, that's not going to get it, guys. But anyway, moving along. That's the way it is. If they want to go out of business, that's their choice. But you know what it is? It's not. They're not just being greedy, and maybe a little bit, but they got to keep their doors open. And they don't have any cars to sell. They're normally selling, let's say they sell 100 units a month or averaged before. Now they're down to 20, and so they're trying to make the income that they made off 100 off of 20 now, and that's not going to get it. Well, you start marking them up $5,000 a car, that'll help. Susan Moorfield, what are you doing back in the Class C? I just wanted to come here, Susan. Uh, the Drone Man's got a few here. I'll read one of them here. Drone Man says, Rusty, the RAV4 is one that I have been eyeing, and I've heard that inventory is actually starting to back up, and some dealers are starting to remove those extra fees. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Well, thank you for all your comments there, Drone Man. You got a lot of them there. Bobby Holiday, our government does a great job to scare and make up all those special. I don't know if they make them up or not. I have to believe that, I don't know. I'm not going to get into politics right now. Irish Glenn, my second cousins had, well, that's interesting. One was positive, one was negative. Okay. Glad you told me that. Here we go. Van and Halen, my mom put mentholatum on my chest. It was Vaseline with menthol or something. Yeah, it was just home remedies, simple stuff. But there was no. I don't remember anybody wearing masks in the 1940s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. in the 2010 area. I don't, for all those years we had the flu just as bad, worse in some cases, and then all of a sudden, never mind. You got the picture. Driver Dan, man, love the redundancy in your planning. Big house, Class C home, grid electric, generator electric, and solar electric with those battery packs you have. Electric vehicle with bells and whistles during high gas price times. You're doing things right. Well, I don't know about that. It certainly wasn't all that well planned. It just kind of came together that way, Driver Dan. Thank you very much. It says he really enjoyed driving around Uvalde, Texas. Yeah, I was just, that's the way I do, man. That's my YouTube channel, is just kind of off the cuff stuff, Eric Dillon, I asked the Law Board Association, this is on the Tiny Home Depot, who is the Law Board Association? Is this over mine and Ty's savings or our paychecks? Whatever, man. I don't know what you're saying there, Eric, but it sounds good to me. Nancy Wolf, I thought you sounded a little off. Hope you get well quickly. I've been a little off for about 77 years. Now I'm a lot off. Ramona Rain, camphor oil. That could have been it. My dad used to boil a pot of water, put camphor into it. The fumes went through the house, and then he dipped a hand towel into it, let it cool a bit so he was able to wring out some water and would place it on our chest. It worked. Well, it did. We thought it did. Now, we didn't have any choice. Well, I guess we didn't. Anyway, those were good times, man. They were simple, and I still have good times. I mean, I make up problems, like trying to buy a car I don't need and, stuff like that. But it's life. We're all doing all right. Hookem, North Getty Street in Uvalde has some nice looking homes, one of which was Matthew McConaughey's childhood home. Says some of the Newton gang used to drink coffee at the Rexall years ago, apparently. Yeah, they were the famous bank robbers. All right, well, that's good to know. Bank robbers, yo. Outdoor Matt, thumbs up to you, Outdoor Matt. Outdoor Matt, I like that name. He says, watch his channel on YouTube. Well, check him out then. Austin W., my dad had polio, mentholatum. Well, that's good to know. Here we go, RV Living with the Geezer. Says, I had a friend in Comfort who won the Texas lottery in 1994 for $15 million, but had to split it with one other. Received once a year payments till 2014. Well, that's good to know. Now, is he rich? Did he invest well? Is he busted? Anyway, John Henry, never mind, it's a song about that. My memory is getting weak. Mine is too. But I do remember mustard plasters or something of the sort, but they put it on your chest. What was in it, I have no idea. Smelled like hell, but it worked, along with Hadacol. That's what you're thinking, Hadacol. There's a joke about that, or something like that. Dang, you do bring back some things I'd forgotten about. Dang, when I was a teen again, then you bring this up. Thanks a lot, LOL. Love your sanity session. Thank you very much. Yeah, Hadacol, there's a joke about that. They used to do man in the street interviews. The Hadacol commercials, they had the man in the street interviews. Anyway, they interviewed the guy in Louisiana. They said, have you ever used Hadacol? And he said, yes, I have. He said, well, did it work? Oh, hell, he said, it worked amazingly well. I can't believe how well it worked. And the guy said, well, what did it do? He said, well, I'll tell you what, he said, I'm very, 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 very hard of hearing. And I took one dose of Hadacol, and I heard from my brother in Alaska. Corny, but you know what I mean? I didn't say it was funny. Anyway, Mabel Lane, Rusty, today, Saturday, is my birthday. Happy birthday to Mabel Lane. 29 again, and holding everything you can. Ralph P., Good Beer 30, Rusty, I've never heard of the kerosene on the rag cure. Yeah, we had kerosene, babe. We had kerosene lamps for a while. Thanks for sharing. Yeah. Joe 9209, I looked into new Toyotas in the Washington, D.C., Northern Virginia, and they were jacking up the price $3,000 to $5,000 above MSRP. I hear you, babe. Well, I ain't buying one for that reason. Actually, it worked out for the best. Did I need another one? Did I need a gas car? No. The electric car I have is fine. It's fully charged right now. I got a range of about 300 miles. Well, highway miles, it drops. So highway miles at say 60 miles an hour, it drops down to about 250. Yeah. So, is that good? Hell, that's all I need. DJ Old School, 21 random acts of filming. All right, good for you. Thank you. I don't know what that means. Jose Flores, good morning. Was it castor oil wrap or some kind of tar? I don't know. I can't remember, man, but it's only been about 70 years ago. I mean, yo. Scotty Thompson, cool video talk, cool video talk. Thank you, Scotty Thompson, the mass bowler from Wisconsin. Ken Graham. Now you know somebody. Well, good. Thank you very much. Ken, I do know somebody. Dorian Christie. Back in the 50s and earlier, my parents and grandparents used old farm remedies for most remedies. Vapor rub, Vicks Vapor Rub, that could have been it. I recently used it for a cold. It used to be fairly cheap, but it's a little pricey now. But anyway, there's no cure, guys, for a viral infection. Okay, none. There are symptomatic relief, and that's it. Anyways, Jose Flores. Anyways, his sister had an illness. That's sorry to hear that, Jose. Jim Borer. Could it be Vicks Vapor Rub? It could have been. I don't know what it was. Doesn't matter. It's yesterday, and yesterday's gone. Okay, Jim Borer. Okay, good morning, Jim. How are you doing? Roxala Vista, a drive through Uvalde with no mention. Rexala Vista, you're gone forever, honey. I did that video with that in mind, honey. Not to. We don't need your kind of thinking on this channel, baby. Goodbye and hello, Matilda. There we got you. Bye. This is Rock Solid coming in here. She likes to dwell on the negative. She needs to find another channel. Boop, boop, boop. And there we go. 3 pancakes with maple syrup, sausage, and hash browns, and orange juice. Thank you, Rock Solid. No, the people that want to dwell on negative don't need to be on this channel, okay? If you want to dwell on negative, then go somewhere else, okay? I don't care. I promise you I don't care. I mean, I enjoy doing the YouTube videos, but man, we got a good group of people here. Most of them are reasonably positive. I'm reasonably positive. And yeah, we don't need to hear that crap. L. Lamb, Rusty, you are an electric YouTube content creator. I guess I am. Tina Johnson, hello Tina, says, happy Thanksgiving. Being an old retired nurse, I hope you keep your tiny house. I will. No, I'm going to keep it, sure, for the reasons you state. Scotty Thompson, I might do the small business Saturday today, me getting the deals, Rusty. Good for you, Scotty. Good comment call. Thank you, Scotty. Santa Claus. This is Santa Claus. This is from Santa Claus. Yes, one of my friends had. Okay, well, that's good to know. I'm so glad you told us. Margaret, MG Car 61 Camaro. My grandmother did the same for us. Meds made our colds in fast. Here in Canada, people are sick for days and days, but not us. It was Vicks that she used. You know what? It's just a matter of getting the congestion. See, what happens is the little bronchioles in your lungs fill up with fluid, and you begin to drown, actually. And if you can use heat on your chest to break that up somehow and get it where you can flush it out with coughing, then you heal up. You get rid of it. Anyway, Big Boss Man, happy No Stress Friday evening from Wisconsin. Life is good, baby. It is good. If you don't believe me, do something else. Santa Claus again. Here we go. Happy Beer 30, Rusty. Love your channel. Glad you're all better now. I love beer and have a good old cold Bud Light in your favor. Enjoy your weekend. Merry Christmas. Well, same to you, Santa Claus. Matt Goulage. Costco has a good new car buying program. I save big dollars as my local dealer wouldn't deal. Well, that's interesting. I'm not going to buy anything, man. I'm tired of buying. You know, Alvin Massot, great story video. Yeah, it was just it's, Beer 30 is just fun, and if I can think of any silly thing to talk about, I will. You know, and whatever I talk about, I just do. There's no plan. Why do I do that? I don't know, because I see it on the thing here, and it looks like it's all doing this. Anyway, Alvin Massot, great story. I did that. Unstoppable Lewis, feel better soon. I feel good. Frankie 68. Glad to hear you're feeling better, Rusty. Have a nice weekend. You too. Ain't this fun? I'm just having fun, guys. Shit. You know, I mean, if you can't have fun, why be here? Gail Rollo. I really do wish these homes were available in the UK. Absolutely amazing. We have such tiresome planning laws and regulations that I'm not surprised we have such a distorted housing market. Well, it's all about money, and you know it. Gail, thank you for your comment, and good, or hello to all you people across the pond. The Dogman Chronicles, check his channel out. That's Jim and his dogs in a van. Enjoyed the sanity session. Thanks, Rusty. You're welcome. A little giddy here today, huh? Yep. Karen Holly, Vicks Vapor Rub. It came in a blue jar with a label. It was highly mentholated. You rubbed it on the chest or the back and applied a piece of flannel over it so it didn't get on your PJs. Then went to sleep. That's when we got over whatever we had an upper. That's what we got whenever we had an upper respiratory infection. Plus, we had a vaporizer. Thank you, Karen Holly. Deck the halls with. Anyway, Smoky Pipe, a catchy name. Thanks, Rusty. Here's to you and me. Should we ever disagree? We'll do a few more here, guys. Curtis Stewart. How you doing, Curtis? When these dealers can't get customers to come in next year, they will be selling below MSRP. Well, let me tell you what's going to happen. It's already happening. See, the manufacturers are tired of this crap. Ford's tired of it. General Motors is tired of it. Toyota's tired of it. So what they have come up with, and they're fixing to start doing it, you will go online to the manufacturer's website, order the vehicle, and then pick it up at a delivery point. Okay? And then the dealers will either continue to do service or they will set up their own service. Okay? How about that one? Drill Sergeant, it was Vicks Vapor Rub. It probably was. But whatever it was, you know, I'll tell you what it was. You got well because it drove you nuts. But you know, it's like castor oil. If your mother or daddy, or mother mainly, said she was going to give you a dose of castor oil if you didn't shut up, or whatever, well, you shut up, because if you've ever had a dose of castor oil, you know what I'm talking about. Sashi Smith, hi Rusty, enjoyed the sanity session. My mom did the home remedies also, except here she got into it right here, except for when she made me drink a teaspoon of castor oil. Yuck. Yeah, no kidding, man. Woo. Talk about clean you out. Ellen Dowd. I remember when the doctor would do house calls, I would hide under the covers. That's funny. That's funny, girl. Ellen hiding under the covers. What's Ellen doing under the covers? Well, the doctor's coming. Never mind. Karen Holly. Ellen Dowd, she's replying to that. Because, no likely, he was wielding a hypodermic needle with a dose of penicillin in it. Yeah, penicillin was the everything, But we'll do two more here and we'll shut her down. John in Tucson. Ah, yes. The croup. I knew it well as a kid. Every single damn year. Lots of wheezing and a terrible cough, and that wouldn't produce anything for my lungs. However, my mom would set up a steam tent over my bed with a plastic sheeting and a vaporizer that put out steam with some Vicks Vapor Rub. Yeah, that seemed to be the cure-all in it for that wintergreen scent that eventually produced that crap up. Yeah, no kidding. It would break it up. Anyway, Sudi. Rusty, I've seen others that ordered theirs from factory and it was not marked up. No. Try sitting in the RV RAV Woodman. It will still sit higher than the Precis. I know you said you had a hard time getting in and out of your old Prius. It's low to the ground, that's true. Anyway, thank you. Well, you can't order them without getting them marked up here in Texas, or anywhere, as far as I know. Philip Wallace, Never met anyone that preferred living. Ah, oh, ho, 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 ho. Waltzing Matilda. Whoa, I'm glad I got to you, Philip. This is Philip Wallace. You know, a lot of people say, well, don't read those damn things, but that's what you're waiting for. I mean, it's kind of like going to a car race. You don't want to see them just go roo, roo, roo. You want to see one spin out and fly off into the sunset. Here we go. Philip Wallace, his last comment on my channel, or his second comment, his first and his last. Never met anyone that preferred living in a tin can, peeing in a bottle, and drinking himself into a stupor and pontificating. Oh, golly. Oh, golly. Oh, Philip, you're not going to be here long enough to be happy, boy. Goodbye, Philip Wallace, forever. Call for Philip Wallace and Matilda. This will be 2 waffles with strawberry syrup. And here comes Philip. Boop. Goodbye, Philip. Anyway, guys, with that in mind, on that high note, this is Rusty78609 in Fort Clark Springs saying, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye, bye, bye. Anything you want anytime, if you think about it, use the Amazon link in the description of all my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you 1 penny. Just click on it, go to Amazon, buy whatever you want. Drink plenty of water, 3 or 4 quarts a day. Won't hurt you. It's good for you. Help you avoid gout, kidney stones, all that stuff. Help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and all that. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deep, hold it for a few seconds, breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet. Do it several times a day. And then what else? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you may live longer, healthier because of that stuff. You know what I mean? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Don't let negativity in. This is your brain, your head, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have. So give your neurons something good to work with, you know, something positive. Don't watch the negative news. But anyway, having said that, thumbs up. Oh, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, aloha. Until the next video, which will be the noon video, which is going to be a biggie. If I'll get 4 views. Come on. Let's have some fun around this place. Anyway, guys, enjoy your Saturday and enjoy the weekend. Carry on. Bye-bye. Just a minute. Got to give you a goat kiss.